As the room departed, Mama said there'll be days literally just like this, but one day at a time, one movement at a time, brick by brick, we building this one day at a time. I always tell people to try to be 1% better than what you was the day before. There's 365 days in a year, so at the end of the year, you should be 365% better than what you was the last year. Had some good people to show up, tune in and tune out. Y'all know the nation never sleeps for you all. Come on with it. Cowboys Day 1 Draft Recap. The NFC East Thoughts brought to you by Law Nation Sports and yours truly. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on. Come on with it. And as this room fill up, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the ice wall. Come on. All right. I see you. I see you. Wave, I see you in the chat. Razor, let this room fill up just a little bit more. More and more. More and more. Come on. Yep. Come on. Yeah. The recap. Yeah. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation's recap? I ain't talking about kneecaps. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on with it. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Lonnie, I see you. Come on with it. Who's mad? Let me tune in to those. All right. Come on with it. All right. All right, the name is Law Nation Sports. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is the draft recap, and I can't be mad at the move. I get it. A lot of people are angry, upset. They want to throw furniture around, and I get all of that. And you should, rightfully so, because everyone have a reason, but the results are what matter, and I get it. For those who are out there thinking that it should be.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Oh my gosh, man. All right, so it started off as a gang of people here, and now it's just me and you. All right, Young Star says we could have went and got Golden, Hampton, Barron, Xavier, Tupac, Biggie, climbing up out of the grave. We could have got one of those boys. Booker T is the replacement. Not Booker T, Tyler Booker. You know, you can't put it that way, bro. Ice Cold, you got me, though. Ice Cold. What it is, basically, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, appreciate you. Here's what we got. The Eagles, believe it or not, they still, them damn Eagles got better. They got better. To a degree, the Giants, Jackson Dart, that's my guy, Mississippi boy. Y'all know how I feel about Jackson Dart. I said that he best quarterback in this draft. Shout out to Cam Ward and all what he done. But Jackson Dart's something nice. And they got Abdul Carter. Who did the Who did it's still lagging? The internet's still lagging? I'm still lagging over here? Okay. Well, let me break this down. We did have the shortages in the area. Spectrum is going through some Spectrum stuff, but what I'm going to tell y'all that's watching right here, I would say that the Cowboys from a offensive front, your front five is all how you win. And if you can win up front, you can win the trenches. And when you win the trenches, that's the battle, the warship. So the Cowboys went with the safest pick. And if you're talking about the aspect of who's Brian Schottenheimer, he wants – oh, everything looks good over here. Give me a 1 in the chat if everything's good. Come on with it, come on with it, come on with it. All right, so let me just give y'all a quick breakdown of everything, right? And I'm going to tell y'all. Let me see who the Washington team – they went and got Josh Conlery Jr., offensive tackle. They try to protect Jaden Daniels, right? The Cowboys in this particular spot, they went with the safest of the safest pick with a block it up front guy. So it'll be intriguing who they're going to go with in the with the 44th pick. I think that the Cowboys could go with a Jaden Higgins. We've been trying to scout this thing out the best way possible. I think that if you can look at what he can bring to the table, a guy that can high point the ball, pull it up out of the sky, that could be an angle there. But let me go through all of the picks so that we can all know, as it is official. Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter went to the Giants. Will Campbell went to the Patriots. Mason Graham went to the Cleveland Browns. Ashton Jeanty, we all cried when he went to the Raiders. Membu went to the Jets. Tedero McMillan went to the Panthers there. Kevin Banks went to the New Orleans Saints, blocking it up front for your quarterback. Colston Loveland went to I hope all is well with everybody. He went to the Bears. Mikael Williams went to the 49ers. And Tyler Booker went to the Cowboys. And everybody lost their natural minds when that happened, right? I would tell you guys, even though I'm ventriloquist law over here, that I think that if you look at who won the draft for the first day one, I like Jihad Campbell. I do like what he was able to do from a Bama aspect of it. And now he's on the Eagles. You can argue that he is just as good as Jalen Walker. Some had him just as equivalent to what an Abdul Carter can do, but I'm not saying that he's that. But what I'm telling you guys, off-ball linebacker that could run crazy speed, get around to the edge, is just good for the Eagles. Everything, ladies and gentlemen. We got 9 more picks. And if the Cowboys can hit on those 9 picks or pick up the phone, Jerry, make a trade acquisition, all will be forgiven to a small degree because we need to be able to run the ball and stop the run. Those are the 2 main things. We know that Dak Prescott is a play-action quarterback. We do know that we are paying him $250 million. We do know that the surprise of the draft is Shedeur Sanders is still out there, And shout out to him. I guarantee you his dad is giving him the world of the world prep talk on how he can better himself. And hopefully that will be a situation and scenario. And that will be something that we can all work in and get things going. Henderson, okay, so y'all want for us to get Travion Henderson with the 44th pick. So you go with Tyler, book it, and then you go with Travion Henderson. What about Quinshon Judkins, man? Shoot, you got both of those Ohio State boys, Both of those Ohio State boys you can go with. Both of those guys. We want to trade up for a running back in a heavy draft. I see you, Alan R. Appreciate you. I would go running back next, follow up with a wide receiver. Here's how the wide receiver play goes. This is not the draft that you can wait in the later rounds for that wide receiver. No. This is the kind of caliber draft that you got to go with now, I believe. Now, you can go later with the running backs because the running back class is longer than Shaq feet. One can argue that the running back class is longer than Jay Leno's chin. And we know how long that is. That's a long chin, right? So if this running back class is just as long as Jay Leno's chin, and you know what I'm saying, fam, and if it's just as long as Shaq feet, you put them together, Shaq feet and Jay Leno's chin, you can wait. You don't have to rush to get the running back. I've seen Tut. You can go draft Tut from Virginia Tech in the third, right? But you got to make sure you get that playmaker at wide receiver with the 44 pick. You got to. Put a 1 in the chat if everything's straight. All right. Luther Burden is still out there. Is he still available? Well, then you scoop up Luther. Big Luther, small Luther. All right. I didn't pay attention to what the Kansas City Chiefs did. So they got Josh Simmons. Ohio State, Tyleek Williams went to the Lions. Malachi Starks went to the Ravens. How the good teams get even better? Jeez, God, dog, boy, they done got better over here. God, dog. Jerry!
Get your damn act together. I don't like your attitude.
Well, Jerry, shoot, you're going to have to get it together, though. You know, with the 44 pick, the Dallas Cowboys select, y'all want Luther. That would be good. That would be good because a lot of people sleeping on the Missouri Luther, not Van Draws. But I would like to get that because
simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist.
No doubt, no doubt. So shoot, you better figure out a way. Come on with it, man.
Look at this law.
I got you.
Law.
Hey,
Law.
I got you.
Law.
I got you.
Law.
Where you at?
Law.
I got you.
Law.
Yeah. So, folks talking or taking linemen, I'm counting my boys out. I'm not. All right. In departing, before we get on up out of here, I appreciate everybody for jumping in and tuning in to these type of episodes. The Dallas Cowboys. Let me tell you something about a foundation. In order for you to build a foundation, you must dig it out first. Right? And if the foundation is not sturdy, it doesn't matter how much fresh paint you put on that house, the commodes, if the commodes won't flush, cabinet doors won't close. So you got to first build the foundation. And Shadi is doing it the proper way with the foundation. And I'm not giving him a pass, by the way. What I'm giving you guys is real, raw, and uncut football that you got to run it. You win it down in the trenches. You lose down in the trenches. You win and lose down in the trenches. So the Cowboys got the proper foundation for the nation to get that offensive line together. I know we got 10,000 offensive linemen, but it's going to be one hell of a fight going into Oxnard with all of our front fives, right? And Brock Hoffman wasn't the answer at 305, even though he had the attitude and the mindset. An ant is angry, but an ant can't flip over an elephant. So what I'm telling you, it takes many of ants to do that, and Brock Hoffman at this point is that one ant, right? So what I'm getting at is that the Cowboys must do things the right way. I get it. But Cowboy Nation, thank everybody for tuning in. I get it. We're going to be all right. We just still got to build down in the trenches. We got the trenches done. Don't y'all look at another offensive lineman. All of the offensive linemen, folks, you got your pick. Now it's time for everybody else, the skill set players, the wide receivers, the running back, the defensive back, Tupac and Biggie coming up out of the grave. It's time for us to stand tall now. Come on with it, Cowboy Nation. So that's my draft recap. Appreciate y'all. One love. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. But I just want to say this, though. The prize fighter, even when he's down, he continued to fight. And even when you are out of the situation, whether it is, y'all know I got to leave with something. But whether it is the moment, whether it's too bright or too dark. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. One foot in front of the other. One day at a time. One movement at a time. Brick by brick, you stand on top of those principles. Mama said there will be days literally just like this. But with the innermost perfections of your game, your craft, what can you pull out of it, right? Well, we do have Tyler Guyton. Well, we do have Tyler Smith. We do have Cooper Beebe. And now you got Tyler Brooks. Keep messing that guy's name up. It's right there in my face, Booker. But I want to say the other name. You have Terrence Steele. But how hungry do you want it to be? Devastation for the nation. Come on with it. NFC East. We had a great turnout over here at Live Wicks. Come on. A prize fighter, even when he's down, he continued to swing. I want you guys to write this down. Prayers up for Elijah, right? I see you. I see you, Sean. Appreciate you, Jonathan J. Appreciate you, Raheem. Appreciate all of the real ones that's rocking with me. Yeah. Come on with it. As we depart, I say these things and every time I get ready to close. We've got a birthday girl still in the building. Come on with it, birthday girl. I see you way over there. They talk about heart and determination. This was the day that she came out of the triple darkness of the womb to be here on this day. Come on with it. And she's standing tall in the name of the nation. But I tell you, write this down if possible. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything taut to your cheek, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, and plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, oh, just simply, go after the thing you want, security. I see you over there. I see you, KC, with the hookahs. If dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, you will get it. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but